It's Lefty Frizzell on Country Music Time. Well, howdy, friends and neighbors. This is Staff Sergeant Don Sturgis with a great big welcome to Country Music Time. Brought to you from Hollywood, California, the entertainment capital of the world, by your local Air Force recruiter in cooperation with this radio station. Right now, here in person is the star of this week's show, Lefty Frizzell.
I guess I'll take a walk tonight. I know that I can't sleep, and I won't go to bed at all. I just lay there and weep. Instead, I'll make our favorite spot. That's what I think I'll do. I got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blues. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long, wondering how a love so right could suddenly go wrong. I'd catch the next bus out of town, but I gotta be near you. I got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blues. Sitting at the table where I call my baby's name, wondering where our love went wrong, wondering who's to blame, listening while the jukebox play the songs that make me blue, and another cup of coffee and a cigarette or two. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long, wondering how a love so right could suddenly go wrong. There's a lot of other people know the misery I go through. I got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blues. Thank you a whole lot, dear friends. Yes, sirree. And I would like to say that first number, if you didn't recognize it, of course, was Smoking Cigarettes and Drinking Coffee Blues. It's a great pleasure to be here with all you folks for the good old country music time, the United States, for the United States Air Force. Yes, sir. And the next number coming up is a real sad, or may I say, pitiful. This number just plain old pitiful. They had to dig me up, boys, to do this number here. It's called The Long Black Veil. 10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed 'neath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. The judge said, "Son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die." I spoke not a word. though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high and eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans in a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. But me. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you a whole lot. Yes, sir. And now, of course, we want to turn it over to Sergeant Dunn Sturgis.
Thank you, Lefty. High school graduates, have you ever met your local Air Force recruiter? If not, you'll be favorably impressed when you do. First of all, your local recruiter has all the facts and figures about the new age of space and the many interesting job openings in the Air Force. Your recruiter will point out the fine technical training available in over 40 career fields, and he'll give you the full story on the many space-age advances being developed by the Air Force. For example, the radical new jet bombers and fighters, the X-15 space plane, the Titan intercontinental missile. The Air Force space-age picture is an exciting one, and it can also be especially rewarding for you. If, after seeing your local recruiter, you decide to join, you'll serve with a fine group of men. And you'll have a chance for foreign travel, receive 30-day annual paid vacations plus other benefits. So see your local recruiter today and find out about your place in the expanding space age of tomorrow in the U.S. Air Force.
Well, those are mighty fine words there, boy, and I tell you what, we really got a boy coming up this next time that I could spend a whole day talking about. It's our special guest, of course. They're none other than Freddie Hart singing Chain a Gang.
I was just a kid, roaming around, traveling through a little old town, when a sheriff walked up and said, come with me, you broken son, that's vacancy. Just a carefree lad who loved to roam, and how I wish I had stayed at home. For the way that I'm treated, I would rather hang. It's no life of living on a chain gang. I dig that ditch, chop that corn, curse the day that I was born. I believe it's better for a man to hang than work like a dog on a chain gang. Chain gang, chain gang. Well, the guard stands there with a great big gun. I bet he'd love to see me run, and I guess I probably will someday. I'd rather be dead than to live this way. He looks well fed and he's 6 feet tall, and he's the meanest of us all. Oh, he cracks that whip and he swings that cane. I reckon the sun must have touched his brain. I dig that ditch, chop that corn, and curse the day that I was born. I believe it's better for a man to hang than work like a dog on a chain gang. Chain gang, chain gang. I got a gal back home who's true and kind, and she's been waiting a long, long time. I wrote and told her, forget my name, for I'll never lose this chain gang shame. To heaven deliver me from this old hole where a man can lose his mind and soul, where the flesh gets weak and the back gets broke, and there's no cause to laugh and joke. I dig that bitch, chop that corn, curse the day I was born. I believe it's better for a man to hang than work like a dog on a chain gang. 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 Work like a dog on a chain gang.
Thank you, Mr. Freddie Hart. Oh, that was mighty, sad there, you know, for a guy carrying around chains like on his poor little legs. And now we're going to do a number for you. This is one of the old ones. It's Don't Let Dust Get in Your Eye. This is called the Desert Blues. Way out on the windswept desert, where nature favors no man, Buffalo found his brother at rest on the sun-baked sand. He said to his brother, what ails you? A sickness got you this way. But his brother never said his brother was dead, been dead since we last May. Yes, the chief big Buffalo nickel, a mighty man in his day, never once used a sickle to clear the bushes away. He would go around from tent to tent and eat everything in sight. He loved a squaw, everyone he saw. He loved a new one every night. Last night on the windswept desert, I heard a big Indian moan. I left my tent, I knew what it meant, and I swore I'd never more roam. It was dawn when I reached St. Pete. My legs were certainly sore. I must have lost 50 pounds on that hot desert ground, and I'd lose that many more. Thank you very much. Now, if you would like to write to us, we'll just send it to Lefty Frizzell in care of Country Music Time, Recruiting, Publicity Center, Governor's Island, New York 4, New York.
Your local Air Force recruiter, in cooperation with this radio station, has presented Country Music Time from Hollywood, California, the entertainment capital of the world. Country Music Time is produced by the United States Air Force Recruiting Publicity Center. This is Staff Sergeant Don Sturgis, reminding you that if you enjoyed this edition of Country Music Time, to drop by and see your local Air Force recruiter and tell him about it. And now until next time, remember, today and tomorrow, you're better off in the United States Air Force.